Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.
What's up?
What's up? We're back with a little more energy this time. Last episode, Brandon was down and jet lagged, and he's ready, he's willing, he's going, baby. Let's rock and roll.
Yay.
Is that what you're going to give him? Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here.
It's me, it's Brandon.
I made it.
All right, so Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Episode 49. 50's coming up. Next episode. The big fifth. So what's up, Brandon? How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Busy bee.
Busy.
Busy bee. Yourself, Trey.
Nah, same old. You know, just
so interesting.
I know.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's summer's coming. It's getting warmer out there. Finally doing some yard work and stuff. Getting the house ready. Washing a lot of stuff. Got a lot of stuff because we delayed 1 week. I have so much stuff to talk about. A ton. So I guess we'll just go ahead and get into this thing right here.
Woohoo.
It's trailer time. It's trailer time. It's trailer time. Trey wants to the trailers. Sit your ass down. It's time for the trailers.
Time for the trailers, Trey.
That it is.
All right, let's keep this under 5 minutes. I know you like to fucking just say every fucking trailer you ever saw. Let's do the ones that actually look interesting, not fucking dumb ones.
Okay, so they did a trailer for the Acolyte.
Next. All right.
Now we're gonna talk about it a little bit. So this is in the High Republic era of Star Wars,
Oh, okay.
and so it's like some of the first Sith Lords, and kind of seeing what the dark side of the Force is, you know, as compared to the light side. It's got the what's the chick from the Matrix?
There we go. The chick from the Matrix. Yep. I don't fucking know. Trinity?
Yeah.
I don't know who that.
Okay, well she's in it.
She's Trinity. That's it.
Trinity, that's it. Anyways, it looks interesting. Disney Plus. It's coming out June the 4th. Next thing I got for you is Twisters. This is a sequel to Twister. You know, starring Bill Paxton and what's the blonde girl's name, Brandon? You know these things.
Nope.
Okay, perfect. Anyways, so this is
Sharon Stone.
It's not Sharon Stone. Brandon, what is the show? Today's episode brought to you in part by.
Moving on.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot, Brandon. Oh, always helpful. So Twisters. It's just
Sequel to Twister. All right.
Spiritual sequel to it. None of the original actors are in the movie.
So it's a remake, or
No, it's a sequel.
are you sure? Because they referenced Dorothy like they'd never heard of it before.
And it's a different kind of thing. They make it sound like this. They're gonna put it into the tornado, and it's gonna make the tornado dissipate.
Yeah. It's going to like reverse the polarity.
Yeah, or some bullshit. Instead of the other movie, they were just trying to monitor them.
We're trying to save millions by telling people to get the fuck out.
Yeah. Anyways, next thing I got for you is called Eric. It's starring Benedict Cumberbatch, and it's about a missing person. And so it's on Netflix. It's coming out May 30th.
Sounds riveting.
It should be good. I like Benedict Cumberbatch. Cumberbatch. Next thing I got for you is called Boneyard. This is starring. If I tell you the first person, you're gonna be like, bullshit. So Mel Gibson and 50 Cent.
Yep, not watching that.
It's a serial killer story, but it's based off a true story.
That's gonna be terrible.
So, so there's a miniseries coming out on HBO Max, or I guess just Max. It's called Dune Prophecy.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's about
it comes out like in a couple days.
About the witches. The how do you say them? Benedetta witch?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. Look, I watched Dune and everything that happened afterwards fucking out my head.
Okay. The next one I have for you is called Never Let Go. This is starring Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
It's a
Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
it's a post-apocalyptic horror film. But they like
It's gonna be terrible, isn't it?
I don't know. It's about it's her and her kids living in this house, and they have like ropes to like see how far they can go from their house. And I guess there's like monsters and stuff they're trying to survive. It could be interesting. We'll see. So there is a Netflix series coming out called Tires. It's coming out the 23rd of this month.
Oh yeah, with Shane Gillis. Yeah, that looks awesome.
Yep, Shane Gillis.
I watched the shit out of that.
Comedy about working at a tire shop. Yeah, should be good. We'll give that a go. So there's a series called Cross coming out. It's about Alex Cross, based off the book series. It's a detective procedural. But the books are really popular, so we'll see.
Okay.
I have another one called You're Cordially Invited. This is starring Reese Witherspoon and Will Ferrell.
Okay.
It is a comedy about two families who have their wedding booked at this place.
Oh yeah.
They double book it.
All right. Let's talk about this real quick because I saw the trailer for this
Okay.
on I think TikTok or.
It looks funny.
Shut up, Trey.
Jeez.
Shut the. All right, there you go. All right, your mic's done. No, I'm just kidding. No, here's my problem. What is it? What's today's date? May 18th.
Oh no,
19th, 18th,
something like that.
18th, right? This movie
18th.
comes out January of next year.
Is that what the date?
Yeah,
is?
January 30th of 2025.
Huh. Why would they post
Exactly.
it so early then?
And it's a rom-com.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not.
Why
like
would
a-
you post a trailer for a rom-com?
next summer?
Yeah, it's like fucking maybe like a superhero movie or like a hype
Yeah.
like to hype up, but like I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
They are.
Yeah, so fuck that.
Yeah,
That put me off of it. But I mean it's Will Ferrell, so I'm sure it'll be funny. Ish.
you're right. Coming out January 30th. That's stupid.
Yep.
I
Dumb
shouldn't even put
ass
that trailer out.
fucking shit, Trey.
especially-
Dumb ass shit.
Especially being that it's a Netflix movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like,
saying. Who gives a
Why are we
shit?
giving us a trailer for
You
this?
could tell me a week before it came out, like, oh, okay, here we go. I'll put it on the cow.
Yeah.
Enter.
So I found another. It's called the Present. So it's a
Or the past.
no, it's called The Present.
Oh.
It's a time travel family comedy about there's these kids that they find a time machine that makes it where they can go, in time and whatnot. But so
You've got to come back to 1968.
they're
We've ruined the future.
they're trying to save their parents' marriage. So that's the point.
That's so gay. What is this, the 1960s? Who cares if your parents are married?
Yeah, sure. And then the last thing I got for you is called The Reunion. It's
At the family reunion, who we introduce and who we introduce.
this isn't wilding out,
This is
Brandon.
my name, Teddy, and he's got real heavy. I tried to fit through the door,
I don't
and
know.
he fell on the floor. At the family reunion. Is this like a comedy?
Yes, it is.
Oh, do you remember the Robinson family reunion? Do you remember that with Secretary and Tanner?
Yes.
Where they get they take the little Cadillac and it gets upgraded. Yeah, I follow you that movie. It's a good movie.
Boo.
That movie's funny.
Nope.
Yes,
no.
it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
Okay. So, this is starring Tom Gardner,
Who the fuck is Tom Gardner?
Lil Ray.
No, right?
Lil Ray's in it.
Oh. Okay. Wait. Can you show me your screen? Just show me your screen. Just show me your screen. Oh, let's go up a little bit. Oh, it doesn't have. Let me see. Let me see this.
Yeah. It's coming out.
Okay. I got a picture of what this movie's gonna be about.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a murder mystery movie.
Oh, it's Murder Mystery.
Yeah, they go to their high school reunion and it party breaks out and then they wake up in the morning and somebody's dead and they're like, who the hell did it? And so it's a comedy trying to figure out which one of the people at the party did it. Starring, if it's Lil Ray,
Remember Family Game Night
yes,
with
that movie was good.
yeah, funny movie.
But I was starring what's his face? Oh, Jesus. Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's all the trailers I got for this week.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else? Do you have any trailers that you saw?
No.
Okay, perfect. All right, I guess we're moving on then. Let's go.
Hey,
what time it is. What time is it? It's fucking TV time.
Fucking Brandon with his dramatic button push.
Bang.
Bang. You have a gun on there, I think.
I'm gonna finger bang bang you all through the. No, I think I accidentally deleted all the sound effects at some point because it's not on here anymore.
Oh no.
I don't know what any of these do. Yeah, there's not a gun one on here anymore. What does this button do?
Delete.
Delete. You talk.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah. Okay.
That was too much.
Yeah. Sorry. My bad.
All right, so it's TV time. So what do you got? What did you watch that was TV shows this week, or last week, or the week before?
Well, you know, Trey, the way my schedule's set up, does basketball count?
No, Brandon.
I watched a shit ton of basketball.
Because
You know what's been so nice, Trey? I get home from a very long day at work.
Okay.
Very long. Okay.
Very long.
Do you see these tan? Do you see this tan going on right now?
Yeah.
Do you see this? I'm pretty dark.
Okay.
Basically, I'm my khaki. I'm wearing khaki shorts.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking same color of my khaki shorts.
That's very nice, Brandon.
So I've watched a lot of basketball. You get home. As soon as you get home, 4:30.
I don't care
Shut the
about
fuck up.
basketball.
All right, you're getting cut. I'll fucking mute you, bitch. You get home. Game's already on at 4:30. Sometimes it's already through the halfway through point. You got a little bev situation. Boom, you sit down. You watch a whole game, Trey. You finish the game. Then what happens, Trey? Then you
go to sleep.
No, then you get din. Then you get some din.
Okay.
Then you get your pizza. You get you some Chinese food. You go get some L&L.
Okay.
You go get a burger. You go get some tacos. And then guess what, Trey?
Another
By the time
game.
You get home. Another game starts.
Another game.
And then you drink, food, sleep,
yeah.
wake up next day, do it again.
You know what? I'm gonna start telling you about every time I watch wrestling during the week.
Yeah, but wrestling's gay.
Yeah.
It's so gay, Trey.
It's not gay.
It's so gay.
It's
Okay, all right. This is basically what wrestling is. This is what wrestling is, Trey.
I'm sorry for anybody that he offends
I don't
about
give a
calling
fuck.
them gay
I
for
don't give a
watching
fuck.
wrestling.
All right, this is what it is. Look, I'm gonna watch a show. I'm gonna watch a sport that's not a sport.
Okay.
Okay, it's basically the circus. They're circus athletes.
That's not true.
It is.
No.
It is.
No.
I'm gonna do a bunch of steroids, look huge. I'm gonna be able to jump off the ropes and shit.
Okay.
So you're basically watching UFC
Okay.
with that equals Telemundo,
Okay.
yeah, telenovela.
I love it.
It's like
great.
I'm Rey Mysterio's son,
Yeah.
and then Rey Mysterio's mad at him for some reason, and then you find out that actually that's not Rey Mysterio's son. You take off the mask. Oh no, it's Chris Benoit's
He's
dead
dead.
son.
Jesus Christ. R.I.P. Chris
zombie.
Benoit.
Don't R.I.P. him. He did all the murdering. Have you seen fucking Vince McMahon lately?
Yeah.
I saw a picture of him.
You see the one with the
other day.
mustache?
Yeah, I was like, what are you fucking Eddie? What is it from Family? What's the show?
Which one?
Adam's Family.
Oh,
He looks like
Gomez?
Gomez with the fucking little bitty ass mustache around. Looks like he's got eyeliner around his lips. That guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he sold his company.
I know. I'm
He's
just
not even
saying.
part of it no more.
He sold his company to a bunch. Dude, never mind.
All right. So TV shows.
Trey, I watched Baby
Okay.
Reindeer.
Okay.
Did you watch that?
I have not yet.
Yeah, I usually don't watch shows like this.
Yeah.
And you know why, Trey?
Why?
Depressing.
Mm.
It is heavy. I mean,
Is it starring anybody?
no. I mean, I think the main actor, I think he's been in some stuff. He's like
Okay.
a British actor. It's based off a true story of this bartender
Yeah.
who gets stalked by this fatter
Oh, yes.
lady. And he's got like low self-esteem. So it's like a weird dichotomy. So like at first she's like all sad in a bar, and then they like start talking and stuff. She starts stalking him, and she's like super complimentary of him, like complimenting him and making him feel good about himself.
Right.
But she's also batshit crazy and like following him around. She's everywhere that he goes. And then you kind of find out that he has some past trauma, the
Okay.
dude, which is why he has such low self-esteem.
Right.
He wants to be like a stand-up comedian or some shit like that, like an actor, or like a performer, entertainer type of dude. And so he befriends this like manager kind of guy,
Right.
and
Not a good look for him.
Prison.
huh? Oh.
he doesn't go to prison.
Yeah.
He gets treated like as if he was. a prison.
Oh.
And so that makes him self-conscious because he's like he goes to tell the police never really take it serious.
Yeah.
And but then so it's like a weird thing, and it's based off a true story. It really happened.
Right.
The guy who wrote it and directed it.
Yep.
Funny thing
Yeah.
is right after this came out, because this bitch is out of prison already,
Right.
out of jail or whatever, and she goes on Piers Morgan and does a fucking whole interview, and you're like, okay, at first. She denies all the stuff and says the guy's not, whatever, blah blah blah, and then slowly throughout the interview, her crazy comes out.
Of course.
It's pretty interesting to watch. Like he calls her out and then she like completely backtracks. It's interesting. I think it's interesting to watch that that show. I think it's 6 episodes. Each
Right.
episode's like a different time. Like it ranges from like I think like 25 minutes up to like 45 minutes each episode.
Mm.
But then you go watch that interview and then you like the whole story it becomes completely believable
Right.
because she's and it's crazy too. The actress that they got to play her
Yeah.
like looks eerily similar to the actual lady.
Yeah.
So, it's on Netflix. It's getting good reviews. The acting's great in it. It's just super intense. It's like super drama heavy. So I would recommend watching it if you want to be sad and feel weird about yourself.
Oh, great. All right.
I touched myself to it.
Whoa.
What?
Wait, what?
What? Nothing.
Okay.
Move on.
All right. So I watched the 3rd season of Clarkson's Farm.
I'm gonna check out real quick, guys.
All right, you do that. This show is fun. Actually,
It's fun.
fun. So Jeremy Clarkson, this is his 3rd season of running his farm. In between doing the Grand Prix TV show, it's on Amazon. This season was fun because it's fun and then kind of sad. He tries to do pigs this year. He's done sheep. He's done cows.
So he kind of bites off of what Gordon Ramsay did in the F Word. He kind of bites that. Did you watch the F Word?
I did, but
Did you watch
This is more.
I know, but the whole thing where like every episode, like for the like when it was the UK version of the F Word, and each season was he raised sheep, he raised goats, turkeys, and pigs. Do you remember that?
Mhm.
So it's kind of like that, where he's like, I'm taking it in as babies and trying to raise them. Does he eat them?
He does,
See, so it's similar.
but it's more.
But he's got like a big ass farm, though.
Yeah, it's more of the everyday
'cause
what
you know what-
happens during the farm.
If fucking Gordon Ramsay tried to raise all these animals in the back of his like what they call a flat tray.
Right.
His flat,
That's right.
and like less. It's like it wasn't even like a third of an acre in his
No, it's
backyard.
like a fence in the backyard.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ, Gordon.
But yeah. So this year they had a competition between his farmhand and him, and they one of them was actually tending the fields, and they were seeing how much money they could get out of that versus the other things that weren't like technical farming,
Mm-hmm.
like picking like berries off of their property or the pigs or things like that. And it was interesting to see all the labor that goes into actually running like 100 acres. Like it's crazy.
I'm just gonna sell my house, Trey.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell my house. Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell my house.
Right.
I'm gonna move in here. I'm gonna live here for free.
At my house.
I'm gonna live here for free.
Okay.
I'll give you $2 a day. I feel like it's fair.
That's only $14 a week. That's not going to cut it.
No, but Trey,
Okay.
look at it this way.
All right.
That's $60 a month.
Okay. That is.
Trey, that's
nothing.
$60. That's $60 more you had
Okay.
at the end of the month than you had when you started.
That's true, but no.
Why not?
I think
You don't love me?
I do.
You don't love me, huh?
We
You said no.
we
Fuck
can
this.
negotiate.
No,
$5 a
no,
day.
Hold on. Let me just go back here. Let's see here. What do I have here? Fuck you, Trey.
You're a little late on that.
No, Trey. What you said, your
Yeah.
doors are always open to me,
Of course they are.
and there was no stipulations on how much I had.
I never said you had
So
to pay.
little or not. I'm trying to help you out. I'm saying I'm gonna give you $2
Okay.
a day. All right?
Mhm.
I could cook better than you. I'll cook some
My
shit.
point is, why are you living here?
Why not? Oh, yeah, let me get back to the point. I'm gonna sell the house.
Okay.
I'm gonna live here for 3 years.
Where's your daughter gonna be?
Who cares? You got room outside in the backyard?
I got two. I got another over there.
Perfect.
Jesus.
I live here 3 years. Okay?
Okay.
That means I could save up close to almost $400,000.
Okay.
I'm sure I could live off $400,000 on a farm, right?
No, not at
Come
all.
on.
Not even close. Not even close.
Well, we've got some elderly relatives that might be going soon. And
you
so.
take grandpa's.
Shut up, Trey. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Why you say that? I didn't say that. I alluded to it,
You did.
but you said it.
Yeah, I did.
You're a real piece of shit. I can't believe you
Sure.
said that.
Anyways,
I wonder who's getting the farm. I bet you Sarah's gonna get it.
probably.
Damn
So
We don't get nothing.
Clarkson's Farm season 3.
When Grandma died, all we got was like $3.
Highly recommended if you were into his
Why
grand
don't she have
tour and everything else.
a life insurance policy?
She did, but I think Uncle Ernie got it
That's bullshit.
because he's the next of kin.
I'm trying to get. I don't have. At this point in my life, Trey,
Yeah.
anybody dies, I don't get shit.
Maybe when I die.
No, your wife gets it, you dumbass.
No, I'm putting it all to you.
You can't do. I guess you can do that.
I can't do that.
Yeah, fuck you, Tara. How about that?
She wouldn't be happy about that. Imagine like her life insurance policy that she took out on me goes to you.
Yeah. Fuck you. That's all me, baby.
Yeah, you
Ball
get-
out, son.
You get $300,000.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Fucking. Sorry. Clarkson Farm.
Yeah, just watch it. It's good.
All right. Wrapped up X-Men 97.
Me too. That was the next thing on my list.
What was that? 10 episodes?
I think it was 8.
8, 10,
I don't fucking know.
something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I thought the art was gonna grow on me.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
I liked it.
It was okay. I thought the black outlining every now and then made people look a little weird.
Right.
Like, cause like everything's outlined in black.
Right.
So like all the characters and like the uniforms and stuff, a little much. Some of the outfits were a little much, Trey, because they went to try to go like '90s shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But some of it like just bordered the line like more of '80s type of outfits. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because like towards the end of the '90s, people started going baggy and not like skin tight stuff, and they started like
10 episodes.
10 episodes. Yeah. As far as the story goes, interesting stuff happened. I think.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a lot. I think it's very much, in my mind. One, let me put it this way: I don't read a lot of comic books
Yeah.
at all.
Okay.
I've read a few,
All right.
but I felt it was very comic booky.
Yeah.
I think even more so than the original series.
Yeah.
I don't know X-Men like crazy good.
Mm-hmm.
I know like surface level
Yeah.
X-Men stuff.
Uh-huh.
I was able to keep up generally.
Mhm.
Some powers eluded me on like Bishop's powers and stuff like that. Sometimes I'm just like
What does he do?
I don't really know what's going on here.
Right.
So but like all the time travel stuff, I mean that's how start getting complicated.
Yeah.
And then they obviously spoiler alert here. The big ending is Apocalypse comes back and he's alive in the today time.
Yeah.
And they're gonna pick up and another heavy spoiler alert. Gambit dies.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is at the end, Apocalypse picks up like some dirt and he's like from ashes to whatever he fucking says.
Yeah.
And the dirt goes away from his hand and it's got a playing card.
Yeah.
Queen of Hearts or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it alludes to he needs his fourth horseman
It's gonna
and it's gonna be Gambit.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah. And then the other spoiler is that the X-Men are stuck in time.
Yeah, they're in different points of
Mhm.
time. So
Yep.
they're all in different little points of time.
And they're both meeting Apocalypse.
Yeah, different versions of the
Yes.
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Because one of them meets him,
Abensur.
Abensur, where he's like still like
He's an
looks
Egyptian.
normal, kind of with tattoos and stuff. He looks
Yeah.
kind of cool.
And you get to see, and then the future, when the X-Men go to the future, those ones, they meet Nathan.
Yeah.
They meet Cable
Cable, yeah.
as a child.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know if they've announced a season 2.
They have.
Okay, but the original creator's not coming back because he got fired.
Yeah, because
And then how they ever come out and say what happened?
I don't know. I didn't see anything. I just know that they said that
Hashtag racism.
they greenlit the...
Hashtag racism.
why?
Because he's black.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying. Why they let go of the
If you
black
fire
guy?
any black person, you're a racist?
You said it.
I
Trey, I can't believe you said that. That's crazy, Trey. You said that on this is a national platform. This is syndicated television.
No, it ain't. No, we ain't syndicated with nothing.
And that's going to be interesting because I think people really like the way it kind of turned out. Some people apparently it didn't do great, but I guess
Yeah.
good enough.
Right.
So I think it's getting weird. How do you feel about this whole Hulu, just basically Hulu and Disney becoming one essentially?
It's weird, but they still have two separate apps.
Yeah, why? Because you can go on Disney and
Yeah.
pretty much watch anything that's
Can
on
you
Hulu.
watch live TV on Disney?
I don't know.
I don't think
I'm
you
not
can.
sure, but I mean, as far
Yeah.
as like anything on demand,
Right.
you can pretty much watch on
Mhm.
Disney, and vice versa. You
Yeah.
can watch anything that was on Disney on Hulu.
Yeah, because you change your parental controls on Disney.
You can watch pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I give it a go.
Yeah.
X-Men.
Yep. So
Okay.
dun-dun. So I finished Knuckles. This is the Amazon Prime series.
What you and Tara do in the bedroom is your own problem.
Hey. I don't know. It just kind of ends. Honestly, like you don't get like a conclusion as far as like any story that leads to where Knuckles is going next for the
Yeah.
next movie, because the next movie they're shooting it right now.
Right.
And Keanu Reeves is playing
Right.
what's that? Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow.
But yeah, I just thought it was really good in it. The guy who plays the cop, he's kind of a little goofy.
Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of it. I've watched some bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Or some Reese's pieces of it.
Yeah.
I find and the reason I haven't watched it is because of that. I don't like that like overly friendly, family kind of attitude-y kind of characters. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like where it's just like they're not real.
Right.
Like, have you ever met someone like that who's like over the top? Like, hey guys, let's go get slushies.
Nope, I punched that guy in the
Yeah,
face.
fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go watch some porn.
Whoa.
What?
We're not doing that.
No.
I don't know what you're doing over there, but
Corn. I said, Trey, let's go watch. Let's go
go
watch corn grow.
corn,
Let's go watch
corn.
corn grow. Like, come on, bro.
His name is Adam Pally. Kid Cudi's in this. He's he plays one of the two officers that are hunting them down. I don't know why Kid Cudi decided this would be a thing for him to do, but I guess the check was nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So in this series, like they're on the run. It's a buddy cop drama, and not buddy cop drama. I guess it would be just an adventure.
Yeah. Buddy adventure.
And they're just, I mean, Knuckles is trying to teach the cop to be more of a
Is he
warrior.
trying to teach him how to Dougie.
Yeah.
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
And so by the end, he gets over his father drama because his dad left him as a kid, and everything. It kind of just works out. I mean, they beat the big bad guy, and he beats his dad bowling, and then they just jump and high five, and the series goes off.
All right.
So
And that's
that
on
one-
Paramount.
that-
Peacock.
That's on the mount.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably pass.
You're gonna pass gas. No.
You have any more TV shows?
I don't think so.
Okay. So me and the wife started watching Wild Card Kitchen. So in the Food Network kitchens after all the series are shot, they do another show where it's like poker. So and they bring their own money.
Is it strip poker?
No.
Are you telling me the Food Network has strip poker?
No, it doesn't. No strip poker.
Is Alton Brown showing his brown parts?
No. So they bring their money and then they bet and they do rounds where like they have these.
Is Guy Fieri showing his guy?
His Fury.
Mm-hmm.
No. So I've really enjoyed it because it's a different little take on how
Yeah, they use, like, the
competition.
I did like use leftovers or something.
No, so they have a
What's the like poker? Who wins gets what? Like are they playing poker?
Cash.
Why? So they're just playing poker in the kitchen.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, so you do your so they deal you cards and there's
They do you cards.
they deal you cards. Okay. And so they have one card that shows you what they have to the main ingredient. One is how much time, and one is like well, let me finish.
That sounds stupid.
And then they deal you a wild card, so they do the ante.
They pull their Johnsons out.
Yeah. So then they do the ante, and you all have to, is my wild card too difficult? Do I want to play this hand? Or
If you play the hand, then you have to cook using the ingredients in your hand.
you have to use the wild card plus all the other things put together, and depending on how high the pot is, it's a winner takes all. Whoever cooks the best dish that round gets all the cash, and they do 3 rounds.
Is it any like cool people?
Yeah, I mean all the popular. I mean so far,
Celebrity chefs.
yeah,
okay.
all of them
All right.
pretty much showed up. It's been pretty good. I've enjoyed it. We've watched 3 episodes.
Okay.
Although it's weird, the first episode they all bring $10,000 each,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're like, well, "Fuck, that's too much money," and so they start doing like $5,000 as the whole thing.
Okay.
And I'm like, "Oh, I guess they
Broke
figured out that was
bitches.
too much cash."
Ball out, son.
I have only one more show left. So Netflix put out a docu-series called Ashley Madison. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it's Netflix.
Yeah.
Um,
It's on Netflix.
this is crazy. Okay.
Do you remember when this whole thing should hit? So I remember Ashley Madison back in the aughts,
Yeah.
and it was like it had been like 2014, 13, where like all the shit hit the fan, where someone hacked in
Mhm.
and just basically
That's what the documentary
yeah,
says
and just
about.
exposed everybody who was on the site, and then basically said like 98% of the people on this site are guys and like 2% are girls. Like,
Well-
isn't it some crazy like stat like that?
Well, the stat is that so it was like 50 or it was actually 75-25.
Yeah, it was like mostly guys.
mostly women.
Was it?
But the thing was, the women didn't have to pay. The men had to pay
Be on the site?
to talk to the women.
So they're like basically prostitutes. Wait, no. They had to pay the site or pay the
They
women?
paid the site
Oh.
to talk to these women. It's a dating site, and I couldn't.
But it's like it's dating for cheaters.
It's an affair site.
Okay.
Yeah. Their thing was don't be monogamous. You know.
Stick your PP in other things.
Yeah.
Got it.
And it's funny because you're talking to these guys, and these guys are like, I don't understand. I just didn't like my wife, so I figured it would be no big deal that I had a little thing. I was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean that you can't have a little something on the side?
Well, Trey, hey.
And I like how the wife was like, he goes to work, and he was staying there later than usual, and
Trade's 2024, okay? You let them do what they want to do.
yeah, it came out. It didn't go well.
Someone's coming.
They sure did.
Coming
I
everywhere.
Just, I just think it's interesting how blatant this site was. Like even on the radio, it was like
Yeah, I remember it was all over. It was on commercials.
Yeah.
Because they're probably making hand over fist. These 25 guys, 25% of the guys just spend thousands of dollars probably
Yeah.
trying to beat
So
their
they're-
little peepees off.
they had over 37 million people on this
Hell
website,
yeah.
and I'm like, there's that many people that don't want to be with their. Why get married? Don't fucking get married if you don't want to be with.
All right. Well, is it episodes or just one long episode?
No, it's 3 episodes.
Okay, so it's on. It's interesting.
It's interesting. It's just
Shot well.
yes.
Okay. All right. Hey.
Yeah.
So go give it a. Do you bring
it a watch.
lotion? Is this like a lotion situation?
No,
Oh
no,
I'm
no.
not watching it.
No, it's a documentary, not a porno.
Oh, okay. Hey Trey, guess what?
What's up?
It's a movie.
It's a premiere.
It's a movie premiere.
I have a lot.
Yeah, you do fucking. I don't have as many as you. I've watched some stuff.
I've got like 10.
I don't have that many. I had just literally have not had time to go to the movie theater.
Yeah. Well, I didn't watch everything in the movie theaters.
I've watched one thing in the movie theater.
I watched one thing.
I think I watched one thing in the movie theater. I don't even. You're gonna start talking. I'm gonna figure out if I
Okay.
watched it. I can't remember. All right, I'm gonna go first. Fuck you. The Roast of Tom Brady on Netflix.
Yep, that was one of
All
mine.
right, good. I thought it was hit and miss.
Yeah.
I thought everyone did good. Honestly, you know what? I thought it was more hit than miss. I thought
Right.
I have 3 people on there that I thought were fucking boring. I thought the Randy Moss segment was boring.
Yeah, because
He didn't know-
because he's
he
too
was-
squeaky clean. He's too quick.
He took it way too serious. Like
Yeah.
he was like he did. I was like, that's weird, dude. I actually thought which I was really disappointed. The Bert and Tom segment was
Yeah.
not very
Not
good.
very funny.
I was like, just let them roast. I was like, don't do this whole weird thing. And I guess they asked them to do it like that.
Right.
And then I thought that the Ron Burgundy wasn't great.
Yeah, I thought Gronk was terrible.
I thought Gronk was fine.
I thought it was clear that
He was fucked up
he,
already.
he was drunk and he couldn't read the prompter.
Oh
and-
yeah. Well, yeah, he's dumb as shit.
yeah.
But other than that, I thought Kevin Hart did a great job. Andrew Schultz did a pretty good job. Tony Hinchcliffe killed it.
The Glazer chick just
Nikki killed it.
Murdered.
I thought everyone, like I said, and Tom
How about
and
Kim Kardashian.
she was okay.
She was okay.
Even though everyone was like boo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Jeff Frost was good. So I thought it was good. I guess they've already edited it.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch it live, they edited some stuff out.
Well, they have to.
They cut. I was like, aw.
Yeah.
But I watched it live, so I got to watch it all.
And Tom Brady said he would never do it. He would.
Yeah.
Do it again.
What did he think was gonna happen?
Yeah.
That was my thing. He's like, I didn't think it was gonna affect my kids, and they'd go after my wife like that. I was like, dude, why wouldn't you think that?
Yeah.
Dude, your wife slept with one of your like a friend of the team, like, and posted on fucking Snapchat. I was like, what did you think was gonna happen? And then she's like, I don't understand why they would attack with like that. I was like, first of all, bitch, are you crazy? All right, but I thought it was funny. Watch it. They haven't done a roast in a while, and apparently they're gonna do another one.
Yes.
They're gonna try. Netflix is gonna be the home of the roast now.
It's gonna be more
Instead of-
live events.
Yeah, instead of it being Comedy Central used to be the
Yeah.
the roast, and I think they started going downhill. I think the last one I watched on there when I was just like, oh, this is not going to be good anymore was the Bruce Willis one,
Okay.
and he was already starting to decline mentally, and you could
Yeah.
kind of see it.
Yeah.
Which was rough to watch. But there was a few on Comedy Central that was funny. Like the Trump one was pretty funny.
That network doesn't really.
No, all they show on Netflix, all they show on Comedy Central now is like South Park. They show The Office and like just there's nothing new. They don't
Yeah.
do new stuff because it used to be used to be like
Chappelle Show.
Chappelle Show. It was like what's it called Key and Pill and I mean they used to have all
And show
type-
was on there.
they had all
and
types of
kinds stuff.
Office. They had the history, drunk history, all
Yep.
types of good stuff. And then Tosh.0 and everything. And then they were like, they just started rerunning Tosh.0 and they started rerunning all these ones and it was trash. That network went downhill. But okay, what do you got next, bitch?
Okay, so I watched Arcadian. This is starring Nicolas Cage.
Okay, I saw that you had that on Vudu. How was it?
It was good.
What's it about?
So it's about this. It's another post-apocalyptic show. So this family movie. That's right. Shout out to Bob, my employer. At work.
Yo! Shout out to my Grammy. Shout out to Jesus Christ.
And-
Shout out to Bob.
And outmost, shout out to myself.
Shout out to myself. I want to take this fucking moment to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the fuck he wants. All right, go ahead.
Conor McGregor's gonna text you and be like,
Yeah.
"What is this shit?"
Yeah, what the fuck?
So, anyways,
Oh, when are you gonna fight with Conor McGregor? You ring home to your wife, you say, baby, pull out the red panties. We've made it. We've made it. We've got to fight with Conor McGregor, the great one. All right, go ahead.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, thanks.
Pretty good.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's about these like underground, like they're like werewolf things
Okay.
that can't.
Oh, so it's crazy then.
Oh,
This
yeah.
movie crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they come out at night. So it's just surviving the nights.
Freak comes out at night. Hey.
And so one of the kids has a girl from the neighborhood.
Spit it out. Get the dick out of your mouth.
So there's a girl that's in the next house over, and there's a forest in between, and so he goes to visit her, and he comes back late, and he falls in a hole, and though Nicolas Cage
That'll happen.
has to go and go get it.
Yeah, I went and visited this bitch, and I fell in the hole.
Yeah.
I swear, I visited her. I was coming home.
Yeah.
I fell in a fucking hole.
Yeah.
I wasn't late.
And so
I wasn't cheating on you. I fell in a hole
So he
with
goes-
werewolves. Imagine explaining that to your wife. No, I went out for milk. I was coming home. I fell in the hole. There was werewolves fucking each other. Nipples out, nipple chains. I don't know what was going on. Is this pretty much the movie? How the movie
No,
go?
no.
Oh, shit.
So I mean, it's just
It's stupid. It's over the top.
it's over the top, but
How's the werewolves look? Are they like dog werewolves or just like people growing hair werewolves?
no, like dog werewolves.
Oh, okay.
So,
Like
but-
lichens.
but
Then.
they're weird though. They got this weird thing where they like clack their jaw to make this like noise. Yeah, That's pretty much pretty close to
Oh,
what they do.
Look at me.
And so
I'm gonna start acting.
I don't know, for being a kind of a B movie independent kind of thing, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. So I would say,
Nod.
yeah, nod.
I'm knocking
Yeah.
their boots. Okay.
Yeah.
I watched the Ministry for Ungentlmenly Warefare.
Yep, that's
Thank
on
you
my
for
list.
putting that on because I was gonna go see it in the theater and then you put it on, so I appreciate you.
Same day.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
So again, biased. Guy Ritchie movie. You hate Guy
You
Ritchie.
should just say Guy Ritchie thumbs up. All right, let's
Guy
move
Ritchie,
on.
thumbs up. I will say,
Yes.
not the best Guy Ritchie movie.
Uh-huh.
I and not to say I didn't like the movie, but it definitely isn't the best.
Okay.
I thought that one, it's based on a true story, so you liberties there. There are some liberties
Yeah,
taken.
William Churchill, right?
Yeah, which not a great Churchill, I didn't think. So and at the end of it, before we get into the actual movie, at the end of it, they show like the actual pictures of what the people look like.
Yeah.
They don't look anywhere close.
One of the skinny white guy.
Yeah,
one of them
but-
looked like it, but
But
everybody
just
else,
because he's
yeah.
a skinny white guy,
Yeah.
skinny white guy looks like skinny white guy.
Yeah.
But other than that, no one else looked like the actors who played him.
Yeah.
In fact, one of them, the explosion dude, was Asian
Yes.
in the movie, and then the picture showed up, and I was so confused because they showed the picture of the dude.
They were like-
It's like a basic looking white guy with a mustache, and then it cut back. I was like, oh my god, that was okay. Hey, good on them.
Hey,
I
they
appreciate that. But it worked though. So you got Henry Cavill, Alan Richardson, and or the two main peeps. Yeah, I mean, but Trey, that's all. Who cares? Shit, we got the two main guys. Who cares? Trey, shut the fuck up.
Henry Golding.
All right, there you go. Now you don't get to talk. How about that? Go ahead, say something. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Yeah, you don't hear shit. So it's Guy Ritchie. So it's basically, it talks about this time during World War II where before American intervenes and starts sending shipments to the UK to help fight the war. There's the U-boats, which are just basically early submarines, essentially what they are.
Okay.
Are destroying vessels. I mean, it was a big story at the time because they were destroying. Not only were they destroying war ships, they were destroying civilian ships too. People with supplies, food, and refugees on it, and they were just blowing them up. So everyone was scared to cross the Atlantic because of that, right?
It was Operation Postmaster.
And so their job was to get these shipments or destroy these shipments of ammunition for the U-boats
weapons.
before they were to resupply. And so they get this team together and they said, "Hey, we're not going to say that we know you. We're not going to say you're not even part of the government. You create this team. You're operating outside of the government, and blah blah blah." So it's like one of those. If you get captured, that's on you.
Yep. We don't know you.
I thought it was pretty decent. The lady was hot.
Okay.
A little unbelievable. Some parts of it, obviously. I liked the character. See, for me, the good thing that I think Alan Richardson or that Guy Ritchie does is the characters themselves are likable.
Yeah.
And I thought the story was a little bit all over the place.
Yeah.
I thought it really did. Some of it was like disjointed, didn't really make much sense.
Uh-huh.
Overall, it was an okay movie.
Yeah.
I would probably go maybe. Do we have an in between a nod and a high five or a nickel bump? Do we have anything in between that?
Knuckle bump.
But I don't think it's knuckle bump. All right, let's go knuckle bump.
Yeah, because it's
That's better than
high
not.
five,
I think.
sweaty high five.
Yeah, I think it's more. It's better than a nod across the room.
Yeah.
But it's knuckle bump. Which is sad 'cause I like Guy Ritchie movie. The cool thing is though, you find out that the Philip, the Henry Cavill character,
Yeah.
they say that Ian Fleming based the character of 007 off of him,
Oh, okay. That's
which was kind of cool.
Yeah,
Like at the
yeah.
end, they kind of talk about that. So it's not out anywhere yet. It'll be probably a month or two before it comes out on the streaming services. So
Yeah. Yeah.
what do you think?
I thought that the Alan Richardson character,
the
it's-
Sweden.
it was funny though. It's one of these movies where it starts at the end and then works its way back.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it was fine. I mean,
Yeah.
for
was
me,
fine.
it was just fine.
Yeah.
I would probably say it was more of a nod across the room for me.
Okay, that's fair.
It was just for me. It felt like any other get the band together action movie.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So,
All right, next, what you got?
all right. Next thing I got for you is I watched the Cat Williams stand-up special.
I watched half of it.
Woke Folk.
I watched half of it.
Did
Did you watch it live or after?
No, I watched it
Okay.
after. Meh. I mean,
felt the same.
I thought it was just okay. I mean, it was. There were some jokes that were a hit, and then toward the end, I fell off.
I watch all the movies.
Yes.
I tell you what, the white man doesn't want you to watch the movies, and I watch all the movies.
That's right.
Did you hear on Joe Rogan? He's like, Joe Rogan.
I read
I read 3 books a day. That's 3,000 books a month. Okay, I go to the library and I watch all the movies.
I like how Joe Rogan, the next episode, he's like, yeah, he might read books. He definitely doesn't read that many books.
Yeah, he was like, the math don't math.
Yeah.
I go to the book store, and before I even get home, I've read 3 books on the way home. Who's driving? I'm driving the car, and I'm reading the books at the same time.
That's pretty good, Brennan. That's
Thank
pretty
you.
good.
I appreciate it.
Get away from me, you white bitch.
All right. His first special, Pimp Chronicles.
Yeah.
Fuck great.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Him and Friday After Next.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Hold the plies. Hold
Hold
the
the plot.
I want to hold the plies.
Dismissed. Pimpin'.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
The special's not great.
No, it's-
And that my man is sweaty.
Yeah.
God damn.
He was fucking sweating before the show started.
Yeah, he walked out sweating. He was like, oh. I was like, you popped the molly, didn't you? You on some shit. He was on some shit.
Before I come out and do some comedy, let me get some cocaine.
I got all the secrets from the Illuminati.
Eliminate Joe Rogan.
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
So I mean, kicking a shin.
Yeah, it was not great.
Kicking a shin.
All right. What? I watched Ghostbusters 2.
Yes, that's on my list. Okay, let's do this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Trey. Wow.
So
Wow, great, Trey. This was Oscar nominated. This is gonna be a great movie. I suggest that if you haven't seen it already, you gotta go see
who
it.
the fuck? What? We're
I'm
not
kidding,
talking about
Trey.
that movie.
I'm kidding. That movie fucking sucked.
So
dude.
here.
Holy shit! Because the one before it,
Yes.
what's it
lot
called?
better.
It was just called
Just
Ghostbusters,
Ghostbusters.
right?
Yeah.
You got the kid from fucking Stranger Things.
yeah.
You got Paul Rudd. You got cameos from the OG Ghostbusters.
Cameos. That's
It's just in and out.
Yeah.
This one was fucking. First of all, did I miss something? They just start throwing in these fucking kids that like I don't fucking remember.
Well, so the one kid with the girl,
Mm-hmm.
he was in the first.
I
one.
know. I'm saying, but there was like extra kids and shit, and then there was like this one dude that works with Bill Murray and Anne Aykroyd and fucking.
Yeah, so those are
like,
the people that were from the original movie.
I'm like, who the fuck?
Yeah.
Like explain some shit, and then it just fucking goes right in.
Yeah.
It just jumps you in it,
Yeah.
and the CG is rough. To say the least.
Yeah.
The storyline is all over the place. There's like 13 different fucking storylines going on.
The main story is the ice person's
And it's like
trying to freeze
that
us
part of the
all.
movie. That part of the movie is
Yeah.
like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then even the end, it was like it just jumps the shark, and it doesn't. With Ghostbusters, it's like you drop these guys in who uses this pseudoscience,
Yeah.
right? Who really doesn't understand the
Yeah, we
science
got
very
this,
much.
Like electricity.
Like they're just like
guns that put ghosts in
yeah,
a box.
just put fucking plasma, and we really kind of understand it half-ass.
Yeah.
But they really don't dabble in the whole mysticism of it. They're just
Right.
like dudes with fucking shitty technology, and they're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Versus this, you got people fucking shooting Kamea waves out of their fucking hands, and fucking
You are an ancient
fire master.
bender.
Yeah,
he's
and then they
"Wait,
had this.
What? I
And
am.
then they had this weird fucking little scene where the dude's looking for the fire master, and then all of a sudden he like cuts to this like vape shop.
Yeah.
That's not part of the movie. It hadn't been in the movie before.
Right.
And he goes and kills the vape guy because he works at a store called Fire Master, and the guy just leaves.
Yeah.
I'm looking around like, did I fucking miss something?
You did.
I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
You missed another movie you could be watching instead of this.
Oh my god, dude. Jeez, they had some opportunities there.
Yeah.
I really didn't. Not no part did I chuckle. Did I laugh? They only pause. Oh yes, I did with the little marshmallow dude. That's the only part.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else, I was like,
Stay
Eh.
puff.
I'm like, eh.
So, the magic from the first one was that we're getting a reimagining of the Ghostbusters, and then you
Mhm.
get the cameos from the original Ghostbusters at the very end, which
Very
is
end.
all we needed. We didn't need this movie.
No, you could, and then you're in this huge, expansive city, New York City, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole movie takes place inside of the fucking firehouse.
Pretty much.
The whole fucking movie.
I mean, the beginning of the movie, they're chasing after the ghost in
No,
the city.
right? But I'm saying, as far as
But
like
a majority
that's
of the
like
film,
the opening scene.
Mhm.
But then after that, they're in the firehouse. They go to the fireman. I forget the guy's
Yeah.
name, Kareem or whatever.
Yeah.
Goes into his apartment, and then they're back at the firehouse.
Yeah.
And then they're in the firehouse. The ghost dude goes to the firehouse,
Mhm.
and then it doesn't make sense that this fucking frost cloud or whatever starts in the ocean
Yeah.
and it comes onto land when the guy's already in the middle of fucking New York.
Yeah.
Where'd the fucking cloud come from, Trey?
I mean,
Why is it coming from the middle of this ocean?
Look, Brandon, it's not a good movie.
It's fucking terrible. I was so disappointed. Thank God I didn't see that in the theaters.
No.
Thank sweet baby Jesus.
I did like that they put Slimer in it a little bit. That was fun.
Yeah, it was funny. He ate the little pizza and dipped out. I
Yep.
mean,
Yeah.
but he was in it for like 2
So
scenes.
here we go. It's just
Here we go, Trey.
don't-
The Coven did. Dick in the
dirt.
dirt.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Dick in the dirt, guys. It's a stamp of approval. Dick in the dirt. All right, you're next.
All right. So
Huh?
the next thing I watched was Abigail.
I was gonna watch this because you put it on the Voodoo too.
I did.
Is all right. Go ahead. It looks good.
It
It looks interesting. Am I wrong in that?
was interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Little vampire bitch.
Yes.
A vampire bitch.
So it's like 5 people. They get put in a group to kidnap a girl and bring her to this house, and they're gonna hold her hostage so they can get some money out of her dad.
Right.
What they don't tell you is that the girl is a vampire, and so the story ends up unfolding where she set the whole thing up.
Right.
She's the mastermind of all of it.
They're trapped in there with
And
her.
so that house is a feeding house, and so they kind of try to survive. And you find out her dad's like this big vampire guy, and he kind of doesn't want to have anything to do with her because he was using her as like a way of like taking out his enemies.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was okay. It felt like it was one of those movies that was shot and
They're like, hey, we're bored, we'll throw this out when there's not shit going on.
yeah. I mean,
They thought they could probably release it around Halloween, get some seats.
Yeah.
Because people want to see quote unquote scary movies during Halloween.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's definitely something I wouldn't watch a second time. The acting's fine. It has the kid. It was one of his last movies.
It's got a kid in it. Got it.
Yeah. I forget his name though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, kill it. Who gives a shit, Trey?
Yeah.
What's the rating there? Let's hear it.
I would probably say okay. It's Angus Cloud. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of his final movies before he had an accidental drug overdose. Yeah. Probably glance across the room. I mean, I wouldn't watch it again, but it was good for a one-time watch. Yeah.
One time watch. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Keep going there. Oh, I watched the part 1 and part 2 of the Justice League shit that we talked about last time.
Nice. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a little bit.
Yeah.
You're right. It's super like.
The second one. The first one's not quite as complicated.
No, but yeah, I mean, you're 100% right. Like, one, fucking storylines all over the place. There's so much going on. I'm like, holy shit. How am I supposed to remember all this shit? You're like, it is like reading this like a 100 issue like comic book where like they just start going on these weird tangents and then they try to like link it back in on the back end and you're supposed to remember what happened like 20 minutes ago in one little bitty scene. I'm like, yo, I don't fucking like. I mean, I thought it was entertaining enough. I watched it. It was fine.
What do you think about the art?
It took a minute to get used to. It was fine. I mean, it wasn't great. It was fine.
Right.
I'd give it like a nod across the room to Nickel. Not across the room. It was much. It was a lot.
Okay.
It was a lot. But okay, your turn.
I watched Ironclaw. The Ironclaw.
Oh, okay. With Zac
Efron.
Efron.
It also had Jeremy Allen and Lily James in it. Oh yeah, and
I need to shave.
Huh?
I need to shave.
You do.
Yeah, I'm looking rough.
And then for your wrestling fans out there, we've been talking a little bit of wrestling. Maxwell Jacob Freeman was in this.
Oh yeah, on something white, right?
Huh?
The other, fuck, who cares?
JBF. This is sad. I thought it was going to be a lot more like about the business. It is fucking sad.
Isn't like their dad like a douchebag or some shit like that?
He's kind of a piece of shit because he never got like super famous as far as the wrestling industry goes.
All 3 of his kids to be like superstars,
To be wrestlers, yeah.
And who gives a shit if you get hurt? Stop being a pussy.
And they all killed themselves.
They really?
Yep.
I didn't know the end of that. So what happened?
Only one of them survived, and it's Kevin. It's pretty much the one we're following the most. That's Zac Efron's character.
What happened? Why did they kill themselves? I don't want to watch the movie.
Well, one of them got into a motorcycle accident and lost his foot.
So he couldn't wrestle anymore.
He actually wrestled with a fake foot and a boot.
Oh, okay.
And they never told anybody.
Oh, okay.
And just the pain and stuff, he couldn't take it. So he offed himself. And then one of the in the movie, one of the brothers, he went and he hurt his shoulder, and he went and had a routine surgery, and they put him under, and he went into a coma and came out with some brain problems
and killed himself.
And he killed himself as well. I mean, one of them just shot themselves because
there's 4 brothers.
Yeah.
I thought it was 3.
No.
Oh, okay.
One of the brothers died when he was younger.
Okay.
Like a child, like a little kid.
Oh, okay.
And it was just sad to see that their dad pushed them so hard, and because something he had never gotten.
Right, and and they thought that they probably, I'm speaking on a turn here, but I would assume they maybe thought that if they weren't able to do that, then they were worthless type of thing.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And
Trey, if you can't put produce out, you're a piece of shit.
You're right.
Get back in that room and you cut that celery.
There's a sad part in the movie where one of the brothers calls the other brother, and he tells him, he goes, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be alive any longer. And he goes, you stay there, and you need to take. I'll come and get you.
Yeah.
And then he calls his dad after that, and he tells him that, hey, he's not doing well. You need to take care of him.
Yeah.
And he goes, you and your brothers handle it.
All right.
And then the brother gets back onto their family's property and kills himself in front of that why his dad's there.
That's crazy.
It's sad. It really is.
Well, Trey, way to bring the episode down, huh?
I would say
go there, bud.
They did a couple little changes. I mean, they combined 2 of the brothers into one
Mm-hmm.
for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And they changed the ending of the movie kind of. So his dad ends up selling the wrestling company that they own. But in the movie, they make it seem like Zac Efron's character sells the wrestling company.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's a little different.
So it's heavy.
It's a heavy movie. But I would say it's good. I mean, Zac Efron is out of all the brothers, he's super jacked. Like, he got so big in this movie, and all the other brothers, like all the other actors, didn't.
I like Zac Efron.
Yeah.
I didn't want to like him because it's High School Music stuff, but his career after that has been good.
Yeah. So I would say Knuckle Bump for this one for sure.
There you
go. So if you're into the wrestling industry, or you want to, just kind of see about what this family's about, the Von Erichs, definitely going to watch.
Okay.
What else do I got? I have my last one is I watched The Fall Guy.
Okay.
In theaters.
All right. Let's hear it.
What did you watch in theaters?
I didn't watch. I just lied. I lied to her.
Okay.
I thought I did, but then I realized. So what happened was, when I was traveling.
Yes.
For work, I got offered by American Airlines. They were going to give me like a $750 travel credit if I was willing to change my flight.
Okay.
And I said, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, we can put you on a flight in about 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and you're going to give me $750? She's like, yeah. I'm like,
done.
Yeah. And like, okay, we'll sit over there. We won't know until like we start boarding. When we start boarding, that's after we board everyone. That's when we know who all showed up.
Right.
And then everyone, and then like 10 people didn't show up. So she's like, "Oh, we don't need it." I was like, "Oh."
Oh.
So I was like, "Fuck." So, but I say that to say my plan was if they were doing that, I was just gonna go see a movie.
Yeah.
Watch 2 movies in a row, and then bring my ass right back to the airport, and then fucking make $750 by watching 2 movies.
That's nice.
But then they were like, "Nah, go fuck yourself."
Okay.
So I thought I was doing, and then I didn't do that. Maybe I'll go see a movie today because I want to go see If.
Yeah.
I want to go see If. I want to go see the new Ape movie, which I hear is really good.
Oh, Planet. Okay.
And then I wanted to see one more.
Okay.
Well, I don't remember what it was.
I don't know either. So Fallout Guy starring Ryan Gosling.
Fallout Guys?
Fallout Guy. Yeah, the Fall Guy. Sorry.
No, you said Fallout Guys, Stro.
Yeah.
It's a band.
Yeah, that's Fallout Boy.
They grow up, Trey, and they become Fallout Guys.
So the Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, and Aaron Taylor Johnson. It's about a stuntman who has an accident and gets hurt. He falls in love with one of the camera people. That's Emily Blunt, and
She's like a director.
huh?
She's not a director?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying she's a camera person, but she wants to be a director. And so the stunt guy gets hurt, and I don't know. I mean, they call him back, and he ends up getting framed for a murder. And Aaron Taylor Johnson's character kills somebody on accident, and so they try to frame Ryan Gosling's stuntman character. They're shooting a movie. Emily Blunt becomes the director of the movie. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed, it's real funny because Ryan Gosling's character doesn't want to come back to be the stuntman for this movie. He only does it because he thinks Emily Blunt's character wants him back.
Right.
But he doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't want him there. It's like a dramedy. Like it's a romantic comedy with action stuff. I don't know. Aaron Taylor Johnson is just like this high profile action star, and I enjoyed all their acting. I thought the special effects were really cool. It was cool to see what these stuntmen have to do and like all the hits they got to take for these people. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. So if I had to give it a rating, it's probably knuckle bump. It's a good popcorn movie.
I like a romance movie.
It is kind of
Like a rom-com.
Yeah, kind of.
Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling get together at the end of it.
Yes.
Nah, that's gay.
Yes.
That's gay.
It was interesting to see
Gay.
they show you the stuntman performing the stunts for the movie at the end, and so like they really take these hits. Like this guy gets hit by a car, and he's like, the big thing about the movie is doing the thumbs up signal after every stunt to show that you're not like seriously hurt, and so yeah, I enjoyed it. So I would definitely recommend it.
Okay.
Bing.
Bing, bitches.
All right, so no more premieres. That's all.
That's it.
All right,
Unless you got anything.
let's do this flashback thing.
When the world needed direction,
It called upon its last hope.
two brothers,
One studio.
Hard to Entertain is proud to present
Flashback.
We're flashing back on you bitches. Flash, 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 flash.
Why, Brandon? This
Shut the fuck up.
exclusive green apple. Oh, it's delicious.
In each of us, there burns the fury of a warrior.
Balls of Fairy?
Every generation, a few are chosen to prove it.
One of you three will
Kung Fu
decide
Panda?
the outcome of the tournament.
Three strangers
Surf ninjas?
will travel to the mystical realm of Outworld.
Mortal Kombat. Jesus Christ.
That took forever.
Yeah, but
You
that
fucking
is
suck, bitch.
So
You missed it because you were talking, you dumb shit.
Three Strangers.
Because you heard Rain tell them you needed to go to the mystical realm.
Oh, I
so
didn't
you,
hear
if you would have
that.
heard that, you would have been in there.
I was trying to do a read for our new sponsor.
Zoa, green apple. Put apples in your butthole. So this is the '90s one.
Mortal Kombat.
Silence on set. Silence on set.
Your soul is mine. Your soul is mine.
Dun, 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 dun. I remember I would always get excited when I on TV because we were poor, and so if it came on TV or you do the VHS in,
Yeah.
and not the Paramount, but the new cinema logo would start, and it would start right when the ladders were coming into that little box, and you'd be like, oh, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I love this movie. I don't know why people hate these movies so much. I like the first one.
Second one is poo poo.
I fucking love this movie. It's so fucking good.
It's
so-
so bad that it's good.
Shut up. It's fucking awesome. It's got everybody. It's got comedy. It's got mystical powers. It's got Liu Kang. It's got Raiden.
Fatalities.
It's got fatalities. It's awesome. The CG is terrible. Oh my God, it's so bad. But Gordo looks awesome. I was like, oh. Yeah, and he Johnny Cage does
Punch
the
him in the
splits and
balls.
punch him right in the dick. He's like, ooh. He shouldn't have broke his sunglasses. He deserved that shit. Yeah, that came out in like 90. I don't fucking know.
Fucking no, 90s something.
94, 90, 95, something like that. I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's great. I rented it on YouTube. 'Cause I couldn't find it anywhere. And what happened was I saw that they announced that they're working on Mortal Kombat 2 for HBO.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I should watch Mortal Kombat.
I mean,
And I watched it.
I'd rather watch this than the new one.
Yeah. But the new one sucked.
Yeah.
The one that they put out
Yeah.
during the pandemic, I was
Mhm.
like, you guys fucked up.
Yeah, that movie's not good.
It should have been. There was no Mortal Kombat.
No, you didn't have no tournament.
There was no tournament. It was him. It was barely. It wasn't even really about Liu Kang. It was more about Sub-Zero
Yeah.
and fucking Scorpion
So they get the team together at the very
and
end.
Jax. And at the very end, then they're like, now we start Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, like,
I'm like,
we
the fuck was this all about then?
2 hours.
And who was the guy in the trailer park? Who the fuck was that guy? And the trailer's like, oh, that's actually blah, blah, blah from the video game. I'm like, well, guess what? I don't know who that is. I was like, is it fucking Nightwolf?
Yeah.
No. Is it Liu Kang? Is it Jax? Is it Johnny Cage? If it's not,
Yeah.
then I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
And I don't understand what this motherfucking powers are. But anyways, Mortal Kombat's pretty awesome. Okay. All right, Trey, you got past that?
Yes.
All right, ready and go.
My family has been with this bank since my father-in-law started it.
Are you a relation?
This is my son.
No, that you can't see the uncanny resemblance, so you're implying she's under duress.
Now what I want is $260,000
That's Mark Wahlberg.
in cash.
Is everything okay?
The gambler?
From someone
Yeah, Trey, I'm good. I'm good at what I
19
do.
seconds.
That was better than you, bitch.
I know.
I was like, all right. So I was now narrowing it down. I was like, okay, I covered Mark Wahlberg. Okay, what's all the Mark Wahlberg movies? Okay, and he's in a bank. Okay, how often does when is he poor and need money? The gambler, because he goes into debt, and John Goodman's like, get your bankroll, buy a house, put $1 million in the bank, and then you stop gambling. And he's like, not gonna do that.
No. I got myself a transformer.
I'm a transformer.
I got a transformer.
Transformer.
So,
Do a desk pop. Go ahead. I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. I don't think you understand what peacocks do. Don't fly.
but did you get the cup? I mean, FBI,
I need you guys to
federal body inspector.
creep. I need you guys to creep. Creep. All right, this has nothing to do with the gambler. All right, go ahead.
So Mark Wahlberg is a teacher that wrote a book that was really good, but didn't really get a lot of he didn't establish anything.
Right.
So he's a notorious gambler, and he can't, like, even when he wins, he can't stop. And he's like a death wish in this movie. Like,
Yeah, he's an addict.
yeah. And
Like
so,
Rounders.
huh?
You ever see Rounders?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Matt
Damon.
Yes, and so in this, he owes money to the Chinese, their mob. He owes money to the Yakuza.
Yakuza.
Yeah, he owes money to the Yakuza. He owes all these different gangs and stuff. He borrows money from them to gamble in this exclusive casino. And but by day he's a college teacher.
Yeah.
And so, he gets locked with all these people. He owes all these people money, and so because he has to find a way out of it. One of the students is a college basketball player, and he gets him to win a game, but not by a certain amount of points, so he can win money for this
Shaves point. Yeah.
for one gang. I mean, it just gets crazy. He gets John Goodman. He goes to him. He's like
They're supposed to be
a boss or something.
And they're supposed to be friends, kinda.
And he tells him, he goes, what do you want me to do? He goes, hey, when I tell you, or when I ask you if you want more money, what are you going to tell me? Fuck you. He goes, hey, good boy. Because he wants him to get out. He doesn't want him to not, owe people money anymore.
That's what I'm saying. They're like kind of quasi friends.
Kind of friends. But he goes, if I give you this money, there is no going back. I will kill you for this money if you don't pay me.
Yeah.
And so it just gets wild because at the very end, it's very high pressure, and he ends up winning. And what does he do? tells him go fuck you, and he goes go boy, and he just takes off running, and one of the girls that he's in this college with, like they're kind of in a relationship, sort of, kind of, but
They're FBs.
She notices how like sick he is as far as his addiction is to gambling, and can't be with him.
Okay.
It's good. It's one
a
of
good movie.
It's one of those.
It's an underrated. It's an underrated flick.
Yeah,
because it didn't do crazy numbers when it came out.
No.
It's one of his, and that's how it generally is though with these guys, like these blockbuster guys.
Yeah.
Like their big movies are like their acting, they're subpar, but then when they get into their nitty gritty roles, it's their it's it's usually better.
Yeah, it shows the dark side of these addicts. Gambling addicts. So like they they want the super high highs, and when it's low, it's real low.
Exactly.
So, I would highly recommend it. I mean,
I want to be addicted to something.
I think you are addicted to work. I think you love to work because you work all the time.
Yeah, you're probably right, Trey.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
No, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Good call, Trey.
All right. So episode 50 of the podcast is next.
All right.
Video?
So this is what I'm thinking.
Okay. What
Trey,
are you thinking?
here's what I'm thinking.
What do you got?
And to call me crazy.
Okay.
Or call me bitch.
Crazy bitch.
Or call me your lover.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I think we still gotta get a table.
Yeah.
We still gotta get a camera.
Yeah.
We still gotta learn how to use that camera.
Okay.
And get it set up. So what I'm thinking is, we take 3 weeks off.
Oh.
So between now and when we do it, we take 3 weeks.
People are gonna be pissed out on the internet.
And what we do is that gives us time to get the table,
Okay.
get the camera,
Okay.
do some practice runs with the camera and audio.
Okay.
Do some practice runs.
All right.
And then get the setup looking nice.
Okay.
And then we come back strong.
Yes.
3 weeks. We got Mad Max.
Okay.
We got Strangers Chapter 1.
Okay.
We got If.
Mm-hmm.
We got some other smaller flicks. We got Tires that's gonna come out on Netflix. We got some shows and shit. So we'll come back heavy, strong. A fun episode. Maybe we do something fun. I don't know. We'll figure it the fuck out.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right, sounds good. So I want to thank everybody for being cool. And if you're not a hoe, then I hope you have a good rest of your day. Hard Entertain on the social medias.
Peace, guys.
Later.
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.